Hey, how's it going, y'all? This is Brandon Meeks. So today I want to talk to y'all about the difference between being productive and being busy when it comes to doing music. The reason I'm talking about this is because there's some experiences that I went through with this when I was, just formulating my career in music. I'm still building it, but earlier on, I would be like busy all the time, like always had something going on, always on my way to a gig, always doing this, always doing that. And I always felt like I was just spinning my wheels, almost like I was living paycheck to paycheck, but like with my time. Like I would get a bunch of time and then I would spend it all and be back at square one with nothing to show for it. And so I wanted to talk about this a little bit to just kind of shed some light on the subject for other aspiring musicians and artists, and or people that just want to be able to manage their time a little bit better. But there's definitely a difference between being busy and being productive. For musicians, a lot of us, like once we reach a certain level with our playing, we've accomplished building a marketable skill, but we haven't really formulated a plan on how we're going to monetize that skill and how we're going to build a business around it. So with that, we don't set very many goals, and when we do set goals, they're really broad and ambiguous, and they're hard to measure, and there's no way to tell, like, there's no way for us to track our progress with our goals or keep tabs on like what we're doing. So we end up being involved in a lot of activity that's not productive. So we feel like we're busy all the time, but there's not going to be a lot of things that we can show for it. So like a lot of times you can reach out to a musician and want to work on something or rehearse for something or do a gig, and usually a musician's going to have like 5 to 10 other things going on. But if you talk to that same musician a year later, like on average, they're not going to be like much further along in their career, and they're still going to have like the 5 to 10 different things going on. Just this constant activity that doesn't really take you anywhere. So the way to break that cycle is step one, you have to have some clear, measurable goals. And what I mean by that, your goals can't be anything like loose and flowery, like, oh, I want to be successful. Oh, I want to be well known. Oh, I want to have the dopest band. Oh, I want to just be just real successful. I want to be on tour. I want to, just stuff that you can't really measure that well. Like if you say you want to be the dopest band, you want to be the best band, like what can you use to measure that? Like how do you know if you're any closer or getting further away to that goal? That's so subjective and so personal that you can never tell that. If your goal is just simply to be successful, like what the heck does that mean? Like what threshold are you going to cross to tell you that you're successful or not? So when you're setting goals, you have to pick things that are clear, concise, and measurable. Like think of things like, something as simple as I want to sell 100 downloads of an album. That's a clear goal. You can say, okay, well, I wanted to sell 100, but right now I'm at 50. Or you could say I want to sell 100, or right now I went past it and I'm at 150. That's something measurable. It could also be I want to do a certain amount of shows in this region. I want to build a certain amount of fans. Something that you can track. You can track your fans by building an email list, and that'll tell you exactly how many people are interested in the music and the content that you produce. But what you don't want to do is just not have a plan and just go about doing things in a very chaotic and unformulated approach. You don't want to just be like, okay, well, I know I want to be a popular musician, so I just need to just keep playing. I'll just play with anybody. I don't care as long as I'm just playing my bass or my whatever my instrument is. Then I guess I'm moving somewhere, because you're really just involving yourself in a lot of unproductive activity. Another thing that you have to look at when you're trying to move away from being busy into being productive is like once you have goals, you have to create lists of like your objectives and your strategies and your tactics, things that you're going to do on a day-to-day basis that are going to move you closer to a clear, measurable goal. So so as you're building lists, now that you have a goal, you have something that's measurable that you can use to prioritize your list. So when you're sitting down figuring out what you need to do for the day, you can prioritize by what's going to move you closer to your goal and things that are not going to move you to as close to that goal as quickly as the things that are a little bit more pertinent and more important. And that'll help you like just really just pare down like what you really need to be focused on. Like you know, you can't really like take over the whole world in a day. Like maybe set like 1 to 3 smaller things that fit within your strategies and objectives that you can accomplish in a day that'll move you a step closer to your goal. But you definitely want to avoid just having just random lists of stuff to do just for the sake of having stuff to do. That's going to kind of lead you down the wrong path. But in closing, those are just a couple things that I've employed to just help me with just being able to kind of just establish a fan base and be able to get people to check out my music and buy music from me and be on my email list and things like that are kind of really helping me as far as like building a business around my music. So, because like I would say like 5 years ago, I would just kind of be out just about every night. I'd have a gig or I'd have something going on, but I would, you know, just go do a gig, make my money, spend the money on stuff I need to do, and I'd be back at square one, never really moving forward toward anything. So the biggest thing that has helped me has just been setting goals and then laying out some strategic planning and just using a list every day on what I need to do to make sure that I'm productive every day and not just busy. But that's all my thoughts on that. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also check me out on Patreon. I'm going to start doing live stream concerts there. I'm trying to reach a certain goal, and I only need a few more people to reach that goal, so definitely become a patron at $5 a month. But yeah, let me know what you think of this topic, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, peace, y'all. Hey, what's up? This is Brandon Meeks. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, be sure to hit the bell icon so that you'll know anytime I drop a new video. If you want to learn how to play bass guitar, reach out to me at brandon@brandonmeeksmusic.com. I'm offering online bass lessons through Google Hangouts, Skype, or FaceTime. Beginner to advanced is welcome. If you're a fellow artist, producer, or singer, songwriter, and you have a song that needs some live bass on the track, please reach out to me as well. Love to hear what you're working on and just try to help you get some live bass that sounds good. So reach out to me at brandon@brandonmeeksmusic.com and we can get started. If you want to support my channel and just help me keep growing, reach out to me on Patreon and become a patron. I have some really good exclusives that I know you'll enjoy, so please reach out to me and we can get going with that. But that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.